Hey guys, how's it going? Stoutman coming back at you once again, and today, as promised, I have a video of stuff that I picked up at half price books again. Every 3 or so weeks it seems like they have one of their dollar sales where everything in the store is $1 or less. And this time around, I found some pretty interesting items for only $1. I don't know if you can hear, but there is a lot of rain happening outside right now, and there is a loud computer fan that needs to shut the hell up going on over there. I need new fans. Anyways, I didn't get new fans today. I got a bunch of media. I got some DVDs, I got some Blu-rays, I got some CDs. I got them all for $1 or less. One item in particular I got for 25 cents, and I'll show it to you when I show it to you. But First, as always, we gotta show you them dollar Blu-rays. So let's get going here. For one whole dollar, I picked up 21. I know, shocker. I can't believe I was able to find this super rare and important and special movie for only $1. That's a complete and total lie. This one has gone for under $5 frequently. Almost all the freaking time. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was actually on sale at Kmart during Black Friday for $1. So, yeah. That being said, it is a movie that I wanted to have in my collection because it's a fairly good movie. It's like a 6 or 7 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I can see myself watching it once or twice more in my lifetime, if not more than that. For $1? Yeah, that is totally something worth putting in your collection for $1. Hell, if it's a movie you think you might have some interest in, for $1, that's less than you would have paid to fucking rent the thing. Might as well purchase it for that price if you have any interest whatsoever. And the disc was in pretty damn good shape, so I figured, what the hell. 21, Kevin Spacey is a genius. He's a brilliant bastard. And I love him in almost everything he does. So, why not? Next up we have Superman Doomsday. I actually haven't seen this yet, but for $1, a DC animated film for $1? Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't really decide. Yes! Yes! Yeah! Freaking awesome deal. And it has a bunch of cool special features as well, as do most DC animated features. So, yeah, and again, in pretty damn good condition. So, really freaking good deal. Really happy about that one. I need to get more DC animated stuff in my collection. So, yeah, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Next up, this is actually the last Blu-ray I found that I had any interest in. And I have never heard of this. I don't know anything about it. All I knew was who stars in the movie and what the synopsis was on the back. And again, with the whole rental concept, if it's something that you would look at on a shelf and rent for over $1, you'd pay more than $1 just to check it out. Hell, I know that's like a more of an older approach to it, but what if you're just looking for something to watch on Vudu or on Amazon? And you've got a few bucks and you can afford to just rent a digital copy of something, right? They always have their deals like 99-cent rental for this particular movie for only 99 cents, you know? And if you're willing to pay that price for that, you should be willing to pay $1 for a Blu-ray that looks like it's an interesting film that you would probably rent if you had the option, if you had the opportunity. So, yeah, for $1, I don't mind paying sight unseen. Road Hard. Road Hard. This is an Adam Carolla movie. You can't really see what it is. Adam Carolla stars as a comedian. God, go figure. Adam Carolla starring as a comedian. I don't know if he has the acumen to pull that off. I'm just not sure about that. But I mean, just from the synopsis, it sounded like an interesting story. After his movie and television career has run dry, Bruce Madsen, played by Adam Carolla, is forced to go back on the road, playing one dingy comedy club and after another, spending endless nights in budget hotel rooms and always flying coach, amidst trying to revitalize his career, rekindle his love life, and put his daughter through college. Bruce knows one thing for sure: he must get off the road. Road Hard is the story of that journey. So, yeah, I am definitely interested in checking this out. Apparently, he helped to write and direct this movie. So, yeah, sounds interesting to me. The thing about Adam Carolla is I don't always agree with him whenever he talks politics, but who fucking cares about a comedian's politics? If they're funny, then they're funny. And Adam Carolla is a funny guy, and he's a talented guy. So I can see myself enjoying this, and for a buck, might as well try it out just to see. Next up is the one and only title I got for 25 cents, and that would be Heat Guy J Volume 1. This is an anime entitled Heat Guy J. I have no friggin' idea what it even is. I've never heard of this before. But it looked cool. The synopsis on the back sounded interesting, and it's all nice and shiny and everything, and animation looked cool, and yeah, it was 25 cents in, I might add, perfect freaking condition. Hold on. There we go. But yeah, perfect condition. I'm sitting here looking at this like, wait, why is this only 25 cents? Why do they put anime that looks this cool at 25? I don't understand. Whatever the case may be, 25 cents, I'm not going to pass it up. Pretty damn good deal. Next up, I picked up Bubba Ho-tep for a buck. I have yet to actually see this movie, and I am in fact aware that it is on Scream Factory now. Scream Factory did a really nice Blu-ray of it, and I'm probably going to pick that up at some point, but I have yet to see this movie. I haven't seen this movie yet. I've heard so many great things about it. I've heard how hilarious this movie is, how brilliant this movie is, and I really wanted to see it. So, yeah, I can't afford to get the Scream Factory version yet, but like I said about DVDs, if I see it for a buck and it's in this good a condition, and this is actually really good condition, not just a slip cover, which sadly has like stickers all over it, but everything else, like the disc, is in really good condition too. This clearly came from a collector's home, and if I see something like that in this good a condition, and it's a movie that I'm interested in seeing and I haven't seen it yet, try before you buy. I'm going to try it for $1 on DVD. If I like it, I'll pay the $15 to $20 to get it on Blu-ray from Scream Factory. So that's my thinking behind this. And I don't think I made a bad decision there because, like I said, the slip cover, is in pretty damn good condition. And then the inserts are all there. I mean, this is fantastic. I knew the second I saw it, I was like, okay, I have to get this. I gotta get this. No excuse not to finally pick this up and check it out for myself for a buck. Speaking of which, another title here that is also available from Scream Factory, but I have not yet seen the movie, so try before you buy, Justin. For $1, just try it, and if you like it, then you can buy it on Blu-ray from Scream Factory. And that title is Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight. You may remember a few weeks ago, I picked up the soundtrack to Demon Knight because the soundtrack was pretty damn awesome too. And yeah, to be able to then a few weeks later find the actual movie in actually really good condition. Again, appears to possibly have come from a collector. Very nice condition. The disc was in fantastic condition. And it's the widescreen version of the movie. I mean, I couldn't go wrong. It looks so good. And I knew I wanted to check this out in order to determine whether or not I should get the Blu-ray. So, try before you buy. Demon Knight here. I can't wait to check this one out finally. So when I saw both of these on the shelf sitting very close to each other, I thought to myself, I wonder if there's a collector out there who got these on Blu-ray from Scream Factory, so they in turn then kind of gave or not gave theirs away, but sold their these two old copies on DVD to Half Price Books, and Half Price Books wasn't able to sell these two for whatever reason at their stores, so they sent it to Half Price Books outlet where I found them for $1 and gave them a new loving home where I will watch them. Just those are the things that go through my head as like a possibility of what happened, the story and the journey of these two DVDs, you know. Whatever the case may be, I like to imagine that there might be a story like that behind these two, and I would love to find out that I enjoy both of these movies and that I want to get them on Blu-ray, and maybe then I'll send these off to somebody else who will enjoy and appreciate them. You know, got to give DVDs a home, a loving home, especially if they have been given a loving home before. You got to treat them with respect. Throw it across the room. No. Okay. Next up here, about a month or two ago, I think it was another dollar sale actually. It was either the dollar sale or it was a fill the bag sale. But you may recall I found Chappelle Show Season 1. Well, for $1, I found Chappelle Show Season 2. And yeah, the discs are in fantastic condition. Very happy about that. It means I didn't have to pay. I mean, it's not too expensive to get the complete series on DVD as it is. It's like $5 to $10 at most. But to be able to get both seasons here on DVD for $2, about $2 total is what I'm thinking it was. That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. And yes, for those who are not aware, this is in fact the season where they start telling the Charlie Murphy stories. That's what really got popular with Chappelle Show. But yeah, I'm glad that I can now watch any and all of Chappelle Show, except there was like I think there's an extra lost episodes set. I need to get that still, but I bet you anything. I bet you freaking anything. I'm going to find that for $1 at the freaking Half Price book sale at some point. And then I'll have it all for $3 total. You know, I mean, it's crazy, but very, very happy to be able to find stuff like this in those sales. Speaking of amazing finds, this is the steal. This is the complete and total steal deal of the frickin' week when it comes to the Half Price Books outlets dollar sale. Because this particular item still sells for $15 to $20, new and used. I got it for $1, and it was factory fricking sealed. I unsealed it and, opened it up for myself because it's mine now. But yeah, it was factory sealed, came with the slipcover and everything, and here it is. Transformers Beast Machines, the complete series from none other than Shout Factory. That is so freaking cool. I found a Shout Factory complete series collection for $1. It doesn't matter what the series is. It doesn't matter how good it is. If it's from Shout Factory and it's factory sealed and you find it for $1, you're going to buy it. That's just how that works. And that's how it worked with me. So, yes, I got the entire season here. Or series, I'm sorry. And as you can see, in pretty damn good condition. Because, like I said, it was factory sealed. And I opened it up and all the discs are there. It's in good condition. The only thing I've noticed that the barcode was snipped out for some reason. For all I know, it was not a factory sealed copy, and it was actually just something that had been resealed, repackaged, or whatever. But it came like this, with the factory sealed case inside of the slipcover. And the slipcover wasn't necessarily, as you can see, if I can get the light to shine off of it, in the best condition, but it was okay. And yeah, for $1, I don't think you can really complain about the complete freaking series of Beast Machines. which I have not actually seen. I've seen like an episode or two of this, but I've never seen the complete series. So, hey, there you go. $1. Damn good deal. And I would say that's it, but I actually, after finding all that, I realized I forgot to look at the CDs. I forgot to look and see if they have any interesting soundtracks to pick up, and needless to say, they did. They had a couple of awesome things. The first thing that I found there was So I Married an Axe Murderer. The soundtrack to So I Married an Axe Murderer. One of my favorite romantic comedies of all time. Mike Myers at his best. I mean, this was around the time that he was doing like Wayne's World and Wayne's World 2. And he did this weird, quirky, offbeat romantic comedy that was just hilarious and brilliant. And actually, a lot of the music in this is pretty damn good too. They've got The Laws, There She Goes. They got Spin Doctors, Two Princes, Soul Asylum, The Break. I mean, they've got a lot of interesting early 90s, late 80s music on this soundtrack, and I'm very, very happy to have it in my collection now. I never would have thought that I'd be able to find this ever. So, pretty cool. I have the Blu-ray, and now I have the soundtrack to go with it. Very cool, very cool. Last but not least, this is the last thing I picked up, for real this time, was the two-disc soundtrack of, no, not Titanic, but Forrest Gump. That's right, the two-disc soundtrack to Forrest Gump, which, if you've seen Forrest Gump, then you know there's a lot of classic music in this fucking movie. You've got Aretha Franklin, Respect, Bob Dylan, Rainy Day Women, The Beach Boys, Sloop John B., The Mamas and Papas, California Dreamin', Buffalo Springfield, For What It's Worth, The Doors, Break On Through, Simon and Garfunkel, Miss Robinson, Jefferson Airplane Volunteers, The Byrds, Turn, 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 Fifth Dimension, Aquarius, Harry Nilsson, Everybody's Talking, Three Dog Night, Joy to the World, Elvis Presley, Hound Dog. I mean, I could go on here, but I don't need to say anything, really. Forrest Gump had one of the most amazing soundtracks of the 90s, and here it was for $1 in really good condition. Like, the discs were both there. There's disc 1, and there's disc 2, and there was nary a scratch on either one, and it even included the little booklet here. I mean, how could anyone say no to that? So yeah, love this movie and love the soundtrack, so glad to have the soundtrack now for only $1. Pretty damn good deal, if I do say so myself. So, in total, I picked up, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 items, and because one of them was 25 cents, even with tax, it only came to like $10 and some change. So 10 items for $10. Bam. Really cool deal. Very, very happy with these finds. Whoa! Almost started falling off there. But yes, very happy with the finds. Oh, every time, man. Every time I go to Half Price Books Outlet during one of their sale days, I manage to find some freaking awesome stuff. I don't see it ending anytime soon. I think I'm going to be one of those guys I'm addicted now. I'm going to show up to every goddamn sale, and I'm going to come back with something every goddamn time. And you're going to see it here on my channel. And you're going to be like, not another one. And I'm like, yep, another one. What can I say, man? I'm a sucker for a good deal, especially when it comes to media. So anyways, that'll do it for me today. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later. Peace.